Just because aircraft can make ultra-long-haul routes easier to operate doesn't mean that they're a straight ticket to profitability, as Air New Zealand is finding out with its nearly 18-hour flagship route between Auckland and New York. This route was initially successful, but today it's no longer profitable for Air New Zealand. We look at the situation for today's video. Air New Zealand has operated its flagship non-stop route between Auckland and New York JFK since 2022. At 7,671 nautical miles, or 14,207 kilometres, it's Air New Zealand's longest route ever and one of the longest routes in the world. A report from Business Desk suggests that Air New Zealand is strongly considering axing the flagship route to JFK as the airline is facing financial challenges. At the same time, the airline industry is grappling with rapid rises in oil prices as a result of the war in Iran. As such, the carrier is performing a thorough review of its network, especially its long and high-cost services, with the goal of cutting unprofitable routes. What's clear is that the route from AKL to JFK is unprofitable for Air New Zealand, and it's also a major strain on the profitability of its network. This route is extremely costly to operate and uses a Boeing 787-9 that could otherwise be used for more profitable services. It's especially problematic as Air New Zealand's wide-body fleet is generally small and constrained, meaning that there's a significant opportunity cost associated with this route. Unless Air New Zealand can turn around the finances of this route, it would only be sticking around for prestige. There's another factor for Air New Zealand. In 2023, Qantas restarted services from Sydney Kingsford Smith Airport to JFK with the 787-9 and moved the stopover point to Auckland. Competing against Qantas, Air New Zealand has been failing. From the start, Qantas has had a larger presence on this route, as it serves JFK 5 times per week, as opposed to Air New Zealand's thrice-weekly services. What's more, Qantas is capturing customers travelling between New York and Sydney in addition to those flying between New York and Auckland, and a Fifth Freedom route such as this can offer a more streamlined experience than having to connect with Air New Zealand. Furthermore, the Aussie airline has a joint venture partner with large operations in JFK, American Airlines, whereas Air New Zealand's US partner United does not fly out of JFK. While Air New Zealand's performance on this route has been far from stellar, Qantas is thriving and will be upping frequencies to daily in June 2026. Qantas's success on this route has directly come at the expense of Air New Zealand, and upping frequency to daily will make it significantly harder for Air New Zealand to compete. There are even more factors behind the Kiwi Airlines' woes, including weak domestic demand and a weakening New Zealand dollar. Of course, the current rise in fuel prices resulting from the current war in Iran is also hurting. Air New Zealand has also been impacted by issues with the Rolls-Royce Trent 1000 powering its Boeing 787 fleet and the Pratt & Whitney PW1000G powering its Airbus A320neo fleet. So that's what's going on with Air New Zealand and its flagship route. What do you think of the airline's situation? Let us know by leaving a comment. In addition to our daily YouTube videos, Simple Flying publishes over 150 articles every week. If you're looking for the latest aviation news and insights, visit simpleflying.com.